our in many cases, mutual friend, Paul Sappho, told me, more than that, I was 15, said that, called the internet a full employment act for entrepreneurs. I think you could now say, you could use that phrase again about the cloud and mobility. You could say these are also new opportunities for a full employment act for entrepreneurs. But the question is, as we see the rollout of technologies and also as we see the continued story of globalization, and like the internet, globalization is a 25-year-old story and you ain't seen nothing yet. As we see these roll out, are we seeing more, in the business of the future, are we going to see large companies? Will large companies still play as big a role in the business ecosystem that they do now? Or will we see many more small companies networked together? Is it a big company future or a small company future?
The answer to that question, of course, is yes, but I think that you framed it in exactly the wrong way. Because you're going to have very large companies that don't employ a fraction of the people that large companies employed in the year 2000.
So sales huge, employment small.
The revenue to employee ratio is going to be transformed because of the brilliant innovations from people like SAP and the entrepreneurs represented here. And the one other area where I'm going to disagree with Professor Kaku is, you can't mass produce minds. Forgive me, but my serious academic background was AI. And if there's anything that we're focusing on, it's the ability to algorithmize, to use technology as a vehicle to either leverage individual minds or to usefully and cost-effectively automate or augment how people make decisions and how people create. So the economics are being transformed for this, and I think it's going to be a very interesting challenge how people are going to find jobs. I don't know what the answer to that is, but I know what the answer is not. The answer is not 4 years in college.
I'm going to pick a little quarrel with the word jobs because I think that may be the model that doesn't work.
I thought you meant Steve Jobs. Sorry.
No, well, no. One never picks a quarrel with him. But it may just be that the idea that for those of us who are Americans, the idea that the choice between a W-2 and a W-9 may just become a different choice in terms of how you add value. But yes.
Yeah, I must disagree with my esteemed colleague here. Okay. First of all, let me say that science is the engine of prosperity. From steam power to electricity to the laser to the transistor to the computer.
That's not true.
We're talking about, hey, can I have my, Sure. You had your say, let me have my say.
Yes.
However, the information revolution has a weakness, and the weakness is precisely the educational system. The United States has the worst educational system known to science. Our graduates compete regularly at the level of third world countries. So how come the scientific establishment of the United States doesn't collapse? If we're producing a generation of dummies, if the stupid index of America keeps rising every year, just watch network television and reality shows, right? How come the scientific establishment of the United States doesn't collapse? Let me tell you something.